Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Gamer. In this video today guys, we are going to be looking at how to mod Fallout 4 to play and act like The Walking Dead. In my loadout, for my load order, I have Katana, Suki, Nohana for the Xbox One, Backpacks of the Commonwealth,
No way.
Zombie Walkers, Ghouls of the Commonwealth, Colt Python, and Rick Grimes Sheriff outfit, along with Live Dismemberment, Intoxicants of the Commonwealth, and Smokable Cigars and Cigarettes. So guys, in this video we're going to look at how to make Fallout 4 more like The Walking Dead. Now, if you go into your Pip-Boy and go to Miscellaneous, you can find the zombie settings for Zombie Walkers mod. Now, with these settings, guys, you can basically change the way zombies spawn in, what they replace, your infection rate, and whether other NPCs can be infected, whether there is a cure or not, and even whether or not you'll die. Now, there is an alternative death system in place so that if you do die, you'll come back as one of your settlers. Now, I haven't tested this out yet on this game so far, plus I don't have any settlers yet. But it's been pretty good so far. It's a little bit shaky and glitchy at the start of the game, and it can possibly, because of the settings, break the game. So really, I wouldn't really usually recommend doing this on a regular playthrough if you're wanting to get loads of quests done and that. But if you're just wanting a survival horror game to muck about with and just have a bit of fun with, this is definitely the one for you guys. So this is going to be part of a series, guys, and I'm going to be doing a whole playthrough on a Walking Dead style Fallout 4. Obviously it's not going to be completely immersive because we have all these different weapons such as the laser rifle and other such things, but it's been pretty good fun so far. You can even spawn in your own zombies as well at will, and you can also clear up the bodies afterwards using the holotape. If you want to cheat in survival mode, this is a good way to harvest caps and other things, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend removing the zombies once you are finished with them, because otherwise you're going to end up with a load of containers, we'll say, left about. You can also change the settings as to whether or not you even want there to be any containers, or for the zombies to become containers upon their disablement, we'll say. So as you can see, there's loads of different settings, and we're going to spawn in some zombies in a moment. I spawned in around about maybe 25-30 of them. You can change it from 25 to 50 to 100, so it's not bad. In survival mode, of course, if you're going to spawn in that many enemies, you are going to have a hard time. You can set it so that the zombies can only be taken down with headshots, or you can also just, with the dismemberment mod, you can use that to cut them down to size. Now, I actually got a little bit startled when I spawned in so many, because I remembered I was in survival mode, so I knew that even one or two hits and I was going to be done for. So anyway, I take the long round and I end up making my way down to Sanctuary Hills, as you would do. And once we get down there, I'll jump back in. So now we've made our way back to Sanctuary. For the first portion, well, this particular video in general, I actually forgot to activate the intoxicants of the Commonwealth. I find it's a really good mod. It brings in all real world substances, we'll say, and it's pretty good. So when you get to Sanctuary, guys, you're going to want to immediately start doing some of your usual stuff that you would do to get your settlement up and running, simply because you need resources. You need all these different components broken down into their individual resources so that you can collect all these resources for making new toys, so to speak, or new chems, or food, so on and so forth. So yeah, the first thing you want to do, guys, is you want to get yourself a bed put down as well. Also, with the zombie mod, you can change the percentage chance, but there is a chance that your sleep will be disturbed if a walker is nearby. So suddenly you'll be sleeping and then it'll be pulled out of it. You can change all the different spawn rates and how many different creatures spawn in. As I say, this will break the game if you muck about with it too much. There's the Grognak book. For the katana mod that I added in, you will find the katana in your old bedroom. I added this in just in case anybody decided that they were going to play as Michonne, and I pumped your special book into endurance. So, once you've picked up the katana, which you'll see in the bedroom in just 2 moments, to your left here, there it is there. You can actually upgrade this to different stages as well, which is really handy. I didn't actually use it at all throughout this playthrough so far, but it's a pretty nice weapon. You know, I prefer when I'm using zombie mods in general to use basically projectiles, just simply because you need to get the headshots. You know, you're going to find the Sheriff Rick outfit in the old bunker that you go to in Sanctuary. Now, there are about 100 or so of these pieces of apparel, and you can find the weapons as well. The one Colt Python and so on and so forth. Now, I will come back for the gold bars and all the other things as well, but not just now. You want to remember, guys, when you're in survival mode, remember to pick up empty bottles. Always have food on you, because your food and hunger meters will go up and down throughout the gameplay. And just pick up small scrap items. I've found items such as tin cans, aluminium cans, anything that weighs 0.1, if you can harvest them, as opposed to getting really big items like metal buckets or enamel buckets. They're the way to go, really. So as you can see, I'm going to save a lot throughout the game, just simply because you die every 5 minutes in survival mode. So you're going to find a box to your right here near the entrance. It's full of all the militia hats and the outfits just down here. So as you can see, I'm just going to pick up one of each. I don't need 100 of them, obviously. I mean, if you want everybody in your settlements to look like Rick, then I suppose you can, but I'm not going to be going for that. The great thing about these pieces of apparel is you can actually wear armor over the top of them, which I think is really, really cool. You know. As I've said before, guys, collect your water bottles and collect dirty water. You can always purify it at a campfire, which is excellent. I actually had a few items there. Oh, there's a rad roach. As I said, I mean, rad roaches won't do a great deal of damage, but you don't want to be hanging about. So you can make some purified water, and then you've got all your roasts and your other sips and your utilities. When you have the zombies mod activated as well, guys, certain corpses may disappear as well. So you do want to make sure that you're happy with that. You can also replace any static container bodies as walkers as well. And as per usual, guys, you're going to go and find dog meat down at the Red Rocket truck stop.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal? Uh-huh. Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Once you get intoxicants of the Commonwealth added on and smokable cigars, any cigarettes or that you pick up, they will actually be able to be, you will click on the boxes and you will actually be able to break them down into individual cigarettes, which can then be used as aid items. This is where I realised, guys, when I checked the chem station, that I didn't have intoxicants of the Commonwealth activated, which was rather annoying. But in the next few videos, guys, you will get to see them, and we'll even be going through some of the different items. It will also be part of the Walking Dead movies, mod series that I'm making. So we're just going to break down some items here, guys, just to declutter Red Rocket a little bit, so that it's a bit more habitable and a bit easier to traverse and so on and so forth. And we've got the mole rats popping up. In survival mode, mole rats are fairly threatening. You do want to make sure that you take these guys down as quick as you can. I would suggest melee weapons, just simply because you want to try and save them on munitions. And that will be you. As you can see, I'm already badly injured in survival mode. You have to try and sleep it off a little bit, but mostly you're going to have to use stim packs to actually fix the problem. Oh, and that was a close one, guys. I almost got taken down there by that mole rat. Whenever you get to a settlement, guys, immediately build a bed. That's the first thing you want to do. A bed straight away, then that way you have a save point. You should also try and learn all the different beds throughout the map, because they are a real lifesaver when you're playing in survival mode. If you sleep too often though, guys, you will get ill and fatigued as well. When you level up, guys, I suggest you pick up medic or the chemist perk so that you can create antibiotics. Right, well guys, this has been Crypto Gamer, and if you've really enjoyed this video and you want to keep up with it, please like, subscribe and share the videos, guys. Most of you aren't subscribed, so please subscribe. This has been Crypto Gamer.